Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to English speaking class. Guys, girls, viewers and my students, welcome to this spoken English class. Today we are gonna view the phrases commonly used in speaking. आज हम आमतौर पे इंग्लिश ज़ुबान में इस्तेमाल होने वाले जुमलों को देखते हैं और भरपूर तरीके से उन्हें बोलने की प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. Let's view these phrases and make a practice of speaking in proper accent with these phrases. First one, we have get some rest now. Get some rest now. First phrase is get some rest now. अब थोड़ा आराम कर लो. Get some rest now. Get some rest now. This is an imperative phrase and this is an suggestion or advice. You may say that this sentence shows an advice or a suggestion, and this phrase is called in English an imperative phrase, an imperative sentence. Get some rest now. Get some rest now. You can speak it, you can pronounce it properly. Get some rest now. अब थोड़ा आराम कर लो. When somebody is tired of work or tired of some activity, so he needs to have some rest. So in that regard, this phrase is commonly spoken. Get some rest now. Get some rest now. Let's see the next phrase. Next phrase here we have. The next phrase is sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है. This phrase is also commonly spoken. There are certain things which are unusually happen. They come in knowledge that there's some event has happened, some function is held and something went wrong. So in that regard, this phrase is spoken. Sometimes it happens. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है. These are such type of events or incidents are rare. These are rare incidents, and to quote these incidents, this statement is commonly spoken. Sometimes it happens. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है. And next phrase we see. Next is hey, don't be late. Hey, don't be late. अरे ताख़ीर मत करो. ये भी एक इम्पेरेटिव है. ये एक एडवाइस है, सजेशन है, और यू मे से दिस इज एन ऑर्डर. हे डोंट बी लेट. हे डोंट बी लेट. अरे ताख़ीर मत करो. अरे देर मत करो. कोई भी काम है जिसका टाइम मुतय्यन है, ट्रैवलिंग करनी है, जॉब पे जाना है, ऑफिस पहुंचना है, स्कूल में पहुंचना है, तो उसके लिए टाइम फैक्टर इन्वॉल्व्स. सो in that regard, this phrase is spoken. Hey, don't be late. Hey, don't be late. अरे ताख़ीर मत करो. Otherwise, you may miss the train. You may miss the bus. You may miss the school bus. So, in that regard, this phrase is spoken. And officially, when you are required to reach your destination on time for a job or for work, so you have to abide by the time factor. So in that regard, this phrase is commonly spoken. Hey, don't be late. Hey, don't be late. अरे ताख़ीर मत करो. You may get late. You may miss the train. You may miss the bus. So this is very commonly spoken in speaking and as well as in academic studies. Let's see the next phrase. Next is nothing felt right. Nothing felt right. कुछ भी ठीक नहीं हुआ. Nothing felt right. There are some certain things which have to be done, but unfortunately they went wrong as desired. They went against as desired, so they went wrong. In that regard, it is commonly spoken. Nothing felt right. कुछ भी ठीक ना हुआ. It may be a competition. It may be a competition. It may be a big competition. It may be a debate. It may be a quiz. So, in that regard, if there is failure, this phrase is commonly spoken. Nothing felt right. कुछ भी ठीक ना हुआ. कुछ भी ठीक ना हुआ. Nothing went in our favor. Nothing went in our favor. Nothing felt right. कुछ भी ठीक महसूस ना हुआ. आइए अगला फ्रेज देखते हैं. Let me decide alone. Let me decide alone. मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो. Let me decide alone. मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो. Let me decide alone. मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो. This is very commonly and this is very popular phrase. This is very commonly spoken in speaking, and this is also taught in academic studies. Let me decide alone. मुझे खुद से फैसला करने दो. Let me decide myself. Let me decide alone. मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो. What I think, what I want to do. So please let me decide. So this is also an imperative phrase and it's a request. It's a humble request. Let me decide alone. Let me decide alone. मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो. आइए नेक्स्ट फ्रेज देखते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन इज यू मेक अ डिसीजन. यू मेक अ डिसीजन. आप एक फैसला ले लो. यू मेक अ डिसीजन. आप एक फैसला कर लो. Either you are ready or you are not to take up this post, to take up this job, to take up this post. You make a decision. You have less time, you have short time, so you make a decision. आप एक फैसला ले लो. आप एक फैसला कर लो. So this is a very commonly spoken phrase in speaking, and in daily life there are certain things where we have to be very decisive. There are certain matters, there are certain matters, and there are certain responsibilities, there are certain tasks which we take up. So in that regard we have to make a decision how we should tackle these tasks, we should handle these tasks. So in that regard this phrase is very commonly spoken. You make a decision. You make a decision. आप एक फैसला ले लो. आप एक फैसला कर लो. So these are very interesting phrases. Let's repeat them again. आइए इन्हें एक बार फिर से देख लेते हैं. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट जो हमने देखी वो get some rest now. Get some rest now. अब थोड़ा आराम कर लो. So this is very commonly spoken phrase in English speaking communities as well as in other communities where there is particularly such countries where there is national language is English, and there are some other countries where English is a compulsory language. So in those countries these phrases, these imperatives or phrases or sentences are generally spoken in communication. Next phrase is sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है. And next was hey don't be late. Hey don't be late. Hey don't be late. And in this regard there is another one. Hey do it later. Hey do it later. There is enough time. There is enough time. You can do it afterwards. You can do it late. You can start your task. You can start your journey bit late because you have plenty of time. So this is also in the same sense that you have time. You have plus time. So हे डू इट लेटर, हे डू इट लेटर, अरे इसे बाद में करना, अरे इसे बाद में करना। हे डू इट लेट, हे डू इट लेटर, अरे इसे बाद में कर लेना, बिकॉज यू हैव प्लेंटी ऑफ टाइम, you have plenty of time left, so you can do it with an ease and satisfaction. So this is also very commonly spoken phrase in speaking. Hey, do it later, hey, do it later, hey, do it late, hey, do it later, अरे इसे बाद में कर लेना। And next is nothing felt right, nothing felt right, कुछ भी ठीक तरह से ना हुआ, कुछ भी ठीक तरह से महसूस ना हुआ। Nothing felt right, nothing felt right, कुछ भी ठीक महसूस ना हुआ। And next was let me decide alone, let me decide alone, मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो, मुझे तन्हा फैसला करने दो। And last one was you make a decision, you make a decision, आप एक फैसला कर लो। Hey you guys, very interesting phrases. These are commonly spoken in English speaking. Memorize them and I wish you all the best. Keep on watching my videos and don't forget to give your comments. See you.